Sure. So, feeling heard, shedding insecurities, all of this thing is something that we've been talking. I would like to talk about two more things here. One is the feeling of uh, getting humanly connected. Um, so this happens with me at times. I mean, this is just my second interaction with all of you in the empathy circles, and uh, when I opened up last time, that was the time when I was high on emotions on both the levels, and I didn't know what to say. But it was more like my responsibility took over, and I shared my experience that this is what I've gone through. But after being part of empathy circle last week and this week when I'm speaking with you, I think there is a graduation. I'm more me talking today. That's something that I have explored about myself. That even with completely unknown people, you don't know them personally, but the empathy circles just ignite some level of human connection that it just helps you, be you, and it helps you communicate in whichever way you want to without thinking about how it would go. and and that's the graduation that I have seen in my last interaction and this interaction. I was more conscious last time, I'm less conscious this time, and I see this getting improved with each passing minute, and that's exciting. That's really exciting. Now, I have had professional experience. I'm not a shy person. I don't find it difficult to communicate, but still over chats, this is my first experience that I'm interacting over video conferences. And I didn't ever imagine in my life that I would be so open on emotional front, and would be so me talking to someone when I'm talking to people, across the globe. So that's like really, really nice. That is one. And the second thing
Can I
is,
reflect back before we?
sure.
So what I'm hearing, you have two new things to share, and the one is that an empathy circle creates connection, and there's even maybe you're feeling a bit of a surprise how in the circle you're able to be more and more yourself. There's sort of more of an authenticity that's developing, and you're surprised that is able to happen, and so. You're finding that now you're becoming more and more authentic and being more and more yourself.
Yes. And this is I wouldn't say it's like an on and off switch. It's like a gradual transition that is happening. And I think when you give someone the time they want to, it just lets them be. That's this last thing that I wanted to add. The other point that I wanted to say was, we keep talking about that people listen, but the art of listening is somewhere unexplored. The biggest challenge that I experienced when I first organized the empathy circles this week was that people were finding it little difficult to actually control their emotions and not speak midway. And that is something I see one of the greater benefits that empathy circle is doing, and this can be taken back to our normal lives and be applied there even when we are not doing empathy circles, because we tend to react and not listen. So that reaction bit is somewhere getting controlled in developing personalities, and that's something that I again see a very gradual process of learning that happens with the empathy circles.
Okay, in the regular listening, it happens maybe during the day when someone speaks, people automatically react to what's being said. And with an empathy circle, you're slowly working past that. Like you're learning not to react, and then you're able to take that with you into your everyday encounters with people. So it's a slow process of learning that.
Yes, and that just tells me that it's not only, one space of your life, that it's not like, your interaction with your life partner, not only with your parents, your family, your friends. It's like in the professional life also. So like it's like a holistic personality development bit also.
Okay, so it's not this quality of listening. It's not just in one area of your life, but it
Yeah.
becomes your whole way of being in your
Yeah.
work, in your relationships with friends, and you can really it becomes part of you.
Yes, yes. And the reason I see to that is that because we see the benefits coming out of it. When we don't
Hmm.
interrupt someone in between, the other person feels more satisfied, feels heard. And when it happens with yourself, your own self, you perhaps understand that feeling, and that resonates with you, and you just hold it up.
Okay, so one of you kind of learn the reason for not interrupting because you see
Yeah.
that when you don't interrupt, there's actually all these benefits happen. So you have sort of that motivation to not interrupt and really to listen deeply.
Yes. I feel completely heard.
Okay,
Thank you.
great, thanks.